Hello guys and welcome back to Three Kingdoms Total War with the Rule of Might mod and the Warriors sub mod, and that apparently turns the game from very hard into legendary, and so far it has been quite a challenge. One of the videos I was pretty grumpy about that challenge, but I've kind of decided that I'm going to embrace it. So last turn we took this town. Let's go with the farm gardens. And let's advance the turn. So the question is, do I try and go north to Lian,
Is not
or
always the answer.
do we go east? I think probably east. Military access, and I will pay you for... No.
Your choice.
It is. And so he's just decided he's going to trespass. Alright, fair enough. Well, at least I didn't pay him anything. So I have to go take care of this Han army. Oh, lots of things. Liu Bei coalition. Liu Biao, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not too excited about any of that sort of stuff at the moment. Trespasser. And, okay, we got the farm gardens here. So how's public order going? Ooh, minus 51 and minus 3 changed. We do need to go and deal with these little buggers up here though, don't we? So if we move out of the town, what's public order now? Minus 9. Ooh, need to keep an eye on that. But I can't let this Han force just roam around my lands at will. So we're just going to have to risk a little bit of public order problem. It is degrading here as well. That's a bit of an odd UI, isn't it? It's sort of... When I take the mouse off, this one shows angry little faces and it's going down. Well, I know these guys are happy, but it's still degrading. You'd think it... Anyway, look. I'm going to stop bitching about that. It's a little thing, really. So... Let's have a look at the reform. I think we... Well, try to go down the... minus 20% character salary. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, actually, because the characters are pretty expensive when we do employ them. We had, who was it? Shi Yi, who was costing me an absolute fortune. I'm not really doing much in return, so reducing that cost could be pretty handy. Let us advance again.
Some things are better gained through trade.
So, I give Labour Recruiter, and we get a trade agreement. Now then, if I negotiate, and I cancel the trade agreement, and I go with Trade Monopoly, that will help me get my special thing from a special faction. So let's propose that deal, and he will
Our
go for it.
talks flow as smoothly as the river.
So, quite happy about that. Where's this Han army going? Still moving north? Oh, okay, I see. Probably heading over to the north. I can understand that. Liu Bei. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Trouble brewing. So, okay, so our relationship has... oh no, Zhang Yang is... Okay, well... Whoop-de-doo. I'm probably missing something hugely significant. But, ooh, plus 5 replenishment. That could be pretty handy, actually. What have we got with old Rong? He had something awesome, didn't he? Yeah, he had the discourses of the states, so we will leave that in place. Now, what's this public order situation like here? So minus 3, minus 60 overall.
Cultivate patience.
Yeah. So could we? Is there? We could. What assignments have you got? Education program? Nah, that's not going to do anything for us. And we can't employ an administrator yet, so we obviously need a reform, I think, to get that on. And we obviously need to bump up our position in China. So, yeah, so we got a trade monopoly now, and that has increased ever so slightly. But our trade monopoly is ultimately stagnant. So, yeah, that's not too
Lift the
good.
peasants.
Let's move over to the east.
Embarking.
And what can we do here? It's telling me I can upgrade something. So I could upgrade the pine woodcutter to a pine woodcutter camp. And it's mostly an income boost, but it does improve the garrison. So that is something to think about. What about up here, though? Yeah, okay, well look, we must improve our income. So let's go with that upgrade. And then this turn. Oh, excuse me while I have a glass of wine. It's a Friday night in the UK, and I've had a little beer just to ease me into things, and now I'm having a glass of wine because it's been a busy old week at work, and you know, I shouldn't complain because it's you know, good to have a job in these trying times. So anyway, let's get back to the game. Let's move down into this town.
I return.
And yeah, okay, so we can bump it up public order by 5 this turn. I think that's worth doing, and I'm kind of hoping to sort of leapfrog over to the east here, get a public order boost, and then I was gonna come and take out the fucking Han, but these guys have. When did that happen? Chang. Wow. Okay, that does put a different spin on things. Who the hell are you? Chang... I don't know how to pronounce that. The Latin would be would be 11A. Chang 11A. But like the Borg. So they're trading with the Han Empire. Their threat is negligible. They're a trade partner with the Han. I'm not happy having them just perched over here. Maybe it's something to do with the mod I've got, that they've sort of formed a little faction there. Either way, I'm not having them sat up my back when if I take them out, I could have just one front to deal with. This guy, she continues to be pretty unhappy. We do have more money coming in now, though. So maybe we should reappoint him. Approve the income. Salaries plus 200. We'll go with that. We'll go with that just to keep the faction in line. Still says he's grumpy on here though. No followers I can give. What about this? 6 satisfaction. I don't think we've got a thing that can do any a thing, any kind of object or thing that can improve him any more than 6. That's end of turn.
To avoid
Hello, Yan Shao. So, military access. Why do they think I will pay them when they want access? Like,
so be it.
well, yeah, so be it indeed. Just stay on your side of the border, though, and like go Chow Chow, just sort of like, you know, decided he'd walk in even though we didn't reach agreement. But in fairness to him, his army looked bigger than ours, so probably not much we could have done about it. Right. Oh, lots of diplomacy. So Kai Mao is a vassal of Liu Biao, and he's been brought into the war. Oh gosh, Liu Biao's got quite a few vassals. Yeah. Oh gosh. It's all kicking off in China. Wooden ox. That's what you need when the whole country is going to war, and you've got economic problems, and the peasants are rising up. A little wooden ox is gonna solve all.
Bring news
Anyway.
of what occurred in my absence.
Nothing to do there. What about up here, guys? Yes, we could upgrade these pastures. More food production, slightly more income. It's not gonna It's not going to change the world too much, but you know, it's the start of a chain, and I do like the buildings. I've said it before, but it's very good. So we'll stay here for another turn. How is the old public order? Another +5. Okay. Okay. And let's end the turn. So, I think I need to declare war this turn on Chang 11A. Probably massively offensive to Chinese people. I am sorry, I just can't pronounce. There we go. Building, yeah, so we got that pine cutter upgraded, that's good. Ancillaries, a herdsman, oh yeah, so more resolve, well, slightly more resolve, you know, but allows a wedge formation, so. It's okay, it's okay. So, can we actually, yes, we can march along here. Now, I will be a good little boy though, and we shall declare war in the winter, and then begin the campaign in the spring. So negotiate.
Rational
I
mind
say
can
negotiate.
achieve
There's
great
not much
feats.
negotiation to be done. So yes. Issue
When plot
declaration.
is exhausted, battle must decide.
It must indeed. Yeah, I think that's all we need to do this turn. Look what this yellow turban. Are they going to come south? Oh, that's a very depleted army right now. Do need to keep an eye on that though. But my western border is going to be all the more secure once we've managed to take out these two eastern towns. So I kind of feel I need to neglect the west briefly for the greater security in the future. Anyway, could all come tumbling down this turn.
Enough carnage. We have both lost too many.
Dongming. So we have peace. I pay him. I do all this other stuff. You're a million
Pity,
miles away from
no
me.
matter.
Not bothered. Ooh. Well, I was not anticipating that, it must be said. Okay, well. Touché. Oh, it's a field battle. Shit, I was hoping I'd be in the town. Oh, so... Okay. That is, I just assumed when we were... You know, it shows how easy Three Kingdoms has been for me, in that I just really haven't been on the receiving end of enough attacks, and so I always just assumed that the AI had chosen to sally out, when actually it just turns out that this village map is just out in the open. There's no towers or anything like that.
Make ready!
Wow. Let's put you guys there. Archers in the front. Let's kick things off. Let's go to cinematic mode. Yes, it does look glorious, this game. You've got to admire that. Here they come. And yeah, well, without any towers or anything like that, they're going to give us an absolute spanking, aren't they? So rather than me expanding my territory, they're expanding theirs. So we call all sorts of public order issues. Yeah, shit. Let's speed things up. We'll do our very best. Do our best. They don't have any missile units. Let's who are these guys? These are warrior monks. Shite, we'll be targeting them. Do they have any shields or anything to speak of? No, we'll target these little Not that being bald is a bad thing. It's just freakish to see you all there with your little eggheads. There we go. So we've got them to spread out a bit. Yeah, maybe I'm making a mistake targeting them, but I just think that these guys have at least got little shields, so targeting the monks might be the best thing to do. Okay, pull back though, because you're about to be engaged in melee and you won't do very well in that situation. Not that the bloody militia behind you is going to do much better, I don't think, but oh well. The problem I have really is the cavalry, because the cavalry can take out my archers, whereas otherwise I might have a chance of sort of positioning my archers on the flank and then you know, shooting at these guys whilst they're engaged. Let's bring the archers this way, just on the off chance that they don't ride them down with their cavalry. Run guys, who are, you know, pretty much the only hope I've got. Yeah, so fire at them. Can't use any flaming arrows or stuff like that. The archers aren't doing it great because there's like little rides there. Move forward a bit, guys. I need you to devastate this monk unit. You can't just be clipping the odd one.
Fire upon them!
I don't think you need to do this kind of parabolic art, bro. You could literally just, you know, most of, well, the front rank at least, could be laying waste to these windows.
Stand ready!
But, okay, well we're getting them to waver. And they run. No.
Archers ready!
Oh dear me. Oh no, we've run out of ammunition!
Move! Take heed, warriors!
Come around this way. No point getting tangled up in the cavalry because they'll end you. And come and perhaps attack this unit on the end, which is exhausted apparently. Also exhausted. They're all exhausted. How am I doing? It's just tired. Well, that's what you'll get running through the snow. Probably the only thing that's keeping us going right now, actually. Oh, this is going to be painful, isn't it? Come this way. Not really much I can do about that cavalry. Oh, other than... Oh, dear. Oh, that's grim. That's grim. I think that's the end of us, boys.
Onward!
Unless, oh, yeah, he's gonna go. Oh, dear.
Attack!
Well, let's hit them in the flank, just as a, you know, final gesture, I suppose.
To attention!
I think it's just a case of waiting for my men to break now, unfortunately. I shall have my vengeance in this life or
Our
the
men
next.
are running.
Well, I don't blame him. Often think, you know, kind of have these little fantasies, you know, if you were a soldier and you were in war, you'd do all these sort of brave things and turn the tide on your own and inspire your men and all that kind of stuff. But the reality is you'd probably just shit yourself and run, wouldn't you, if you were in this kind of situation. Is the grim reality of war. Well, we've bloodied them though, haven't we? You know, it's not like we've given no account of ourselves. Bearing in mind these are just militia. The snow is bloody. Oh, we've actually reformed.
March now!
This unit's about to go though. The captain's doing very well. Did those monks ever reform? No, they didn't. Let's just try and regroup this unit first. Oh, bloody horseman there. Get him down. Get out of the way. We kind of got involved in melee really again before. I wanted to sort of group them up a bit first. You guys, you're looking very sort of sporadic in your formation.
Run!
Group up a bit, please. Though they're leading the cavalry away from our captain.
Warriors run!
Yeah, well, they've done good work.
Attend!
That's it.
G!
Gee, indeed. They're getting a few of them down. Bearing in mind they've got no armour, poor buggers, and they've just got this makeshift bloody weapon, fighting against troops on horseback with all their armour and fancy finery and whatnot. Not doing too bad, lads. Will these guys reform? They're only... probably a bit too much to hope for. I'll speed the battle up, guys. I'll speed the battle up. You're probably banging your heads against the desk. Come on, Ben. Face reality. Face your fate. Our captain's done a very good job, though, hasn't he? Look, he's whittled those buggers down.
Our
The
men
archer's
flee
breaking.
the
Well,
battlefield.
that's understandable. Okay, I think everyone's gonna go now. Well, tis what it is, I suppose. The archers actually reformed briefly then. Close defeat. Got him, like he lost half of his men, and we didn't have any arrow towers or anything like that helping us out. That was just pure determination. Captain, 159 kills. Not bad at all. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't celebrate too hard. Yeah, I mean, obviously we lost all of our guys, but that's just because we're losing the town. They didn't take the town. They're just fucking about with it, raiding. Well, that gives me an indication of the kind of caliber of the people we're dealing with. Just bloody bandits, basically. No better than bandits and scoundrels. They've sacked the settlement, wankers. Trait gained. Okay, fine. So the question is, what do we do about it? Do we chase this army north? Bearing in mind, it's only, a lot of it's been depleted. We've still actually got this town. Okay, it's been damaged, so let's just repair that. Or should we just take the offensive? Fuck it, guys.
Attack!
Let's take the offensive. Attack is the best form of defense,
To
he says.
arms!
But anyway, I have got a call with my family this evening, which you got to do. In these times of lockdown, a video conference call between the family to stay in touch with everybody is important. So I'm going to end the video here. I'll obviously save at this point, and we'll kick off the next video with attacking this town. I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you have, do like and subscribe, and your comments are very, very welcome. Okay, thanks very much, guys.